So in today's video, as a busy executive, I'm going to answer one big thing that you want to have, and every single man or woman wants to have out there. And that's when you walk into a room, you've got fucking presence about you, having an aura about you. And this comes from a few different things that we need to look at. So firstly, number one, we need to look at your posture. So when someone walks into a room, chest up, chest proud, you're probably going to be looking up slightly, not looking at the floor, slumped over. Now this happens very frequently, I see with a lot of executives and CEOs I work with, where their posture can be very poor, and that makes them almost kyphotic, where they're rounded in like this. A couple of very simple tips for this. If you can, use a standing desk. This is a standing desk in front of me, although I'm currently seated. That one thing will make a big difference in terms of your posture. Number two, the chair you use, if you use a chair, make sure you have it set up correctly. This makes a big difference in terms of if you're spending a long amount of time in that chair every day, it's going to make a big difference. Think about your car as well. Lastly, the mattress you have and the pillow you use. So I would use a supportive, firm memory foam pillow and make sure you're comfortable. And here's an easy tip. If you get lower back pain in your hips, try sleeping with a pillow between your knees. I know this sounds silly, but this is one of the easiest ways to alleviate back pain and improve your posture. Second way to improve your posture, your physical presence when you walk into a room, so you have an aura, you need to have some muscle about you. You need to have a frame. So to get that sort of presence when you walk into a room that guys are like, holy shit, and the women are like, I want to be with that guy, this is what you want to do. You want to focus on building your shoulders, you want to focus on building your chest, you want to focus on building your back. And you also want to make sure your body fat is down at a reasonable level to make sure that you can actually have that V-shape look. So to go inside with this, if you wear like a suit to work, shirts, things like this, obviously you want to have them tailored. So you want to have them tied in, and this is going to make a big difference in terms of the way you physically look and optimizing your physique. So firstly, if we look at shoulders, if we're looking to develop our shoulders to get that wider look, we want to focus on a lot of lateral raise work. So to develop that, what I recommend you do on every workout you do across the week, you do at least 3 to 4 side raise variations across the week. So you could do one exercise, 2 to 3 sets every workout of some type of side raise movements. It could be dumbbell lateral raise, it could be a cable side raise, anything like that. If you need more specific help with exactly what to do in terms of building your side shoulders, let me know. In addition to chest, if you struggle to develop your chest, a very easy way to get this built up for you is focus on fly movements first. So something like a pec deck or a cable fly is incredibly effective. Now, lastly, we can't talk about building muscle without talking about nutrition. Core component of this, most important macronutrient you need is protein. Protein is the master macronutrient. So what you want to make sure you're having is 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight. This will make sure that you have enough protein in your body to maximize performance and muscle mass. And this is one of the key caveats in terms of giving you that peak performance state. Now, lastly, we want to make sure that we have cognitive focus, hormone optimization, so that our testosterone levels are at an optimal level, and that will give us the confidence and make us more driven. So a couple of really easy tips you can implement straight away to make sure your testosterone is optimized. Number one, make sure you're getting decent sleep. So at least 7 to 8 hours of sleep every single night is absolutely crucial. Try to get up, go to bed at the same time. This makes a very, very big difference. So for me, I get up at 9 a.m. I get to go to bed at 9 p.m. I get up at 5 a.m. every day without fail. My alarm clock doesn't even need that to wake me up now. So that's when you know your body's in a good flow state. The second thing you need to make sure you're optimizing your testosterone is to make sure your body fat levels are sub 15%. The higher your body fat levels are, the more pro-estrogenic you're going to be. So this is really important to make sure that this is optimized for you. So if you're in that position where your body fat levels are too high, you need to put yourself into a calorie deficit, so where you're burning more calories on a daily basis you consume to bring that down. If you need help with that, you're not sure where to get started, and you want to book in a peak performance and health and diagnostic call with myself and the team, hit the link below this video and you can get that booked in. Next up, we're looking to optimize hormones. We want to look at the environment. So one thing we want to avoid is having lavender on your bed or anywhere in your house. So lavender has xenoestrogens, which have a very negative effect in terms of testosterone. Secondly, you also want to avoid beer, because beer has hops that has a very negative effect in terms of your estrogen levels. So these are some very simple tips that you can implement very, very quickly, like that will improve your testosterone levels. And these are 3 tips to help you have more presence, more aura when you walk into a room and to be more energetic. If this video was helpful, make sure you smash the like button, let me know any questions, and if you need help optimizing your body for peak performance, health, and cognitive function, hit the link below this video and you can book in a free call with myself and the team.